What's up, everybody? Sting here, bringing you guys a Rampant on Desert Village. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about Booster Slot 1 and hopefully give a couple tips to the beginners out there. And also mention something a little bit about movement. And definitely, this is just my opinion, so if you guys can enlighten me, if you have any other thoughts or insights into it, please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Because the purpose is sort of to create a dialogue, not to just have me, tell you guys how it is. So please share your thoughts. But it seems like there's three main boosters in the first tier slot that I see used the most, and those are Cloaked, Scoped In, and Fleetfoot. And I just wanted to, sort of give my perspective on those three boosters. So Fleetfoot, I feel like, is only helpful, maybe 1 out of every 10 engagements. I feel like most engagements you are shooting at someone that isn't looking in your direction or is not a heads-up battle. And even if you get into a heads-up battle, most of the time one person has seen the other person before the other guy. So in that sense, even if you have Fleetfoot, if someone has seen you before you've seen them, they're likely going to kill you anyway. So I just feel like it's, Fleetfoot is not as valuable as something like Cloaked, because whereas Cloaked, is something you have on all the time, it's benefiting you all the time. I can't, I feel like in every match, I get the drop on someone because they're making noise at least 10 to 15 times in a match. And if you're being quiet and you're not making any noise, I'm not sure how many people actually wear headsets, but I feel like especially among the veteran good players, pretty much everyone has a headset. And just not making noise. I mean, just think about all, like, the I'm on fires, the footsteps, the grunts, the jumping noise that you make, all those things give away your position. And to have Cloaked, just taking that away, it really sort of removes a significant disadvantage, especially when you're playing against experienced players. And in terms of Cloaked versus Scoped In, I feel like Cloaked is good when you're going into a match and you're planning on moving a lot. Like here in Desert Village, I am obviously moving around all the time. I'm flanking, I'm jumping around, I'm climbing, and in these situations Cloaked is invaluable, because when you jump, you're grunting, you're constantly talking and saying stuff, and you're making noise. So Cloaked is just great in those situations. But I feel like Scoped In, if you're going into a match and you're planning on playing defensively, and especially in like sort of clan type battles where you're engaged in like concerted map control with your team, and you're not planning on flanking, and you're not planning on being the rusher, then Scoped In definitely helps, because in those types of situations I feel like there's going to be a lot of heads-up engagements where Scoped In will give you that slight edge that will enable you to get the kill. So yeah, those are my thoughts on boosters. Let me know what you guys think. And also, I just wanted to say something quick about movement. I think when you're thinking about how to move around the map, you should always stay close to cover and move as if there's someone's going to pop out at you at any second. So always be conscious of where you are in terms of cover, and always be in a position where if someone does pop out at you, you can take cover right away. And I feel like that's very important in terms of defense. So yeah, that's just a quick tip there. Also, I want to give a special shout out and thanks to K-Matza, who gave me an awesome shout out in his 300 subscriber video. It was very thoughtful, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. If you guys haven't subscribed to K-Monster, please do so. He's a great guy, very cool, very thoughtful, good player, and gives good tips. So yeah, definitely check out his channel if you haven't. So yeah, the video is coming to a close here. I think this is the last kill. I get the Rampant, this guy. I'm trying to take him out unsuccessfully. But yeah, I think I'm going to get him up here. And, yep, there it is. Number 20. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace and love.